Gonna go for the, no way, no
Mike
Gable!
Oh no! Oh my!
13 normal WWE wrestlers who could lift giants. Number 13, Ahmed Johnson slams Yokozuna. Ahmed Johnson made possibly one of the best debuts on WWE TV during the 90s. Johnson will be introduced on Raw and he'll be part of the wildcard match at Survivor Series, siding with Shawn Michaels against Camp Cornette. However, before this, Johnson would appear on Raw during the closing match between Owen Hart and Razor Ramon, standing head-to-toe with the mammoth Yokozuna. Without any notice, Johnson managed to body slam the near 500-pound giant with the crowd erupting. This, of course, wouldn't be the first time the former WWE champ would be slammed, as in 1993, Lex Luger managed to do it aboard the USS Intrepid. Johnson even managed to do it again at Survivor Series, solidifying himself as a true powerhouse star. Number 12, Jinder Mahal lifts The Big Show. WWE live events are often special, as wrestlers tend to let loose and just have fun. This was the case in 2017, as during a match between Jinder Mahal and The Big Show decided to trust Mahal enough to be hit with a huge body slam. Footage from fans in attendance quickly went viral, and it was a huge moment for the former WWE champion and should in hindsight been on WWE television. According to The Big Show during an interview with Talk Is Jericho, he wanted to give Mahal a special moment. It was great for him because I look at what they're doing with him and they're trying to do something with him. Now he's moving to SmackDown. My job as an older guy, an older veteran, is to see somebody that has the right attitude, that is doing the right thing, that's getting a new opportunity, and WWE knows me and Vince McMahon knows me, the fans know me. I'm not about to let anybody do some shit like that. So in one way, I'm kind of giving Jinder a thank you from me and a respect from me for the hard work he's put in, and I see it. This would have been an incredible spot to run back on TV or on pay-per-view, but sadly, WWE never delivered this specific spot with The Big Show and Mahal again. Number 11, Ronda Rousey lifts up Triple H. Ronda Rousey had arguably one of the greatest debut matches in WWE history in 2018. At WrestleMania 34, Rousey would team with the legendary Kurt Angle to take on Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. The match was easily the match of the night, and some would even say that the match deserved to be in the main event slot. One of the most magical moments of the match was the portion of the match in which Rousey wrestled Triple H, and during this exchange, Rousey managed to transition and put the game into a fireman's carry. The arena was literally shaking when Rousey did this, and it created a WrestleMania moment that fans will probably never forget. Rousey would manage to display her power throughout her two respective WWE runs, and most notably when Rousey collided with the irresistible force Nia Jax, Rousey was able to hit judo throws on Jax with ease, and she made it look like just another day in the office. Number 10, Johnny Stamboli press slams Rikishi. Now, even though the WWE career of Johnny Stamboli didn't light the world on fire, he still managed to have some bright moments. Without a doubt, his most iconic WWE moment was a part of the FBI stable in 2003 along Nunzio and Chuck Palumbo. On an episode of SmackDown, Stamboli performed a military press slam on Rikishi. The fans watched in disbelief, as only a few select names have been able to lift Rikishi in this manner. Nobody saw the spot coming, and it should have led to Stamboli being featured in a prominent role in the company. Number 9, Chris Benoit's German suplex on The Big Show. In 2002, WWE implemented a creative plan that would see Chris Benoit pushed into the main event picture on SmackDown. This was something that fans were actively pushing for, as Benoit was one of the most popular names on the roster at the time, and Benoit without a doubt had the in-ring skills to deliver in this role. During a featured match against The Big Show in late 2002 on SmackDown, Benoit was delivering an in-ring showcase, and he proceeded to deliver a trademark German suplex on the super heavyweight. The crowd erupted when Benoit successfully delivered the move, and credit should be offered to The Big Show for cooperating with the move and taking a major bump. Number 8, Tess lifts up Viscera. Numerous wrestlers were able to lift Viscera during the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era. Notable names including John Cena, The Undertaker, and even Batista all delivered huge moves to the larger-than-life star, and this was always a certified way to pop the crowd. One of the more underrated names who could lift Viscera was Tess, as during a match between the two on SmackDown in 2000, Tess lifted Viscera and delivered a big slam. The crowd loved seeing this, and in typical fashion, he followed the move up with a graceful-looking top elbow drop to secure the W. Number 7, The Rock bottoms Viscera. But despite being one of the strongest celebrities on the planet, it's often overlooked just how strong The Rock really was during his WWE career. Whenever The Rock would deliver power moves, they would often look flawless upon execution, as the Great One had the power and the stamina to deliver the moves in a realistic manner. The Rock would notably hit a rock bottom on Viscera on SmackDown during the Attitude Era, and who can forget the various times that the Great One hit a rock bottom on the likes of Mark Henry, Big Show, and even the Big Rikishi. Number 6, Sheamus lifts The Big Show. Sheamus is a name that is massively into his fitness and even has a YouTube channel dedicated to his passion. Sheamus is widely regarded as being one of the most powerful names on the current WWE roster, and over the years, the former world champion has shown time and time again just how strong he really is. Take for instance the time in which Sheamus would team up with Randy Orton to take on the Big Show in a handicap match on Raw in 2013. This match was where the Celtic Warrior did the unthinkable and delivered one of the most shocking and mind-blowing moves of the past 2 decades. As Big Show ascended to the turnbuckle, Sheamus would place Big Show on his shoulders and fall backwards. The level of trust that the Big Show must have had in Sheamus to pull this off needs to be appreciated, as Sheamus was literally carrying a super heavyweight like it was nothing. This is a spot that could have gone badly wrong, but thankfully Sheamus and Big Show made it work and both men were perfectly okay. Number 5. Shawn Michaels eliminates 2 giants in 1. The power of Shawn Michaels was rarely showcased on screen, yet at the '96 Royal Rumble event, WWE booked HBK in a spot which made him look incredibly powerful. As Vader and Yokozuna were brawling at the ropes in the Rumble match, HBK would charge and throw both men over the top rope. Due to Vader and Yoko's weight being close to 800 pounds combined, this was a crazy spot and the crowd reacted as such. The match was truly HBK's defining moment as he would go on to win the Rumble and ultimately headline WrestleMania 12 against Bret Hart. Number 4. Cesaro swings the Great Khali. The 2013 Battleground pay-per-view had a rotten reputation among fans as the show was highlighting everything wrong about the WWE product at the time. Notwithstanding the infamous nature of the pay-per-view, there were 2 bright spots on the pay-per-view card. The Shield vs Cody Rhodes and Goldust match was outstanding, and Cesaro delivered a spot in a tag team match that woke fans up from their slumber. Cesaro actually managed to perform his trademark Cesaro swing on the 7-foot-tall giant the Great Khali. This was amazing to witness, and it cemented Cesaro as one of the strongest names on the WWE roster. Number 3. Rhea Ripley slams Luke Gallows. Her fans are prone to fantasy booking Rhea Ripley wrestling men, and the reason for this is that she has proven that she can lift and manhandle the male roster. On the October 24, 2022 edition of Raw, Finn Balor was wrestling Carl Anderson when suddenly commotion between the Judgment Day and the OC stable ensued. During the commotion, Rhea Ripley would hoist Luke Gallows in the air and execute a picture-perfect body slam. Gallows isn't exactly a cruiserweight, so this made for one of the most surprising moments of the calendar year. Rhea Ripley is still firmly in the women's division as things stand, but that doesn't mean she hasn't been able to express her power, as she's been able to deliver moves to the likes of Nia Jax with relative ease. Number 2. Rick Boogs lifts Shanky. And when Rick Boogs was called up to the main roster, one of the things that WWE liked to showcase was the strength and power of him. This was seen in early 2022 when Boogs teamed with Shinsuke Nakamura against the duo of Jinder Mahal and Shanky. The finish of the tag match came when Boogs performed a pump-handle power slam known as the Boogs Cruise on Shanky. A Shanky stands at 7 feet tall and Boogs lifted him up as if he was Rey Mysterio. WWE thankfully treated the moment like it was a big deal as Michael Cole on commentary was going insane at the spectacle. And number 1, Drew McIntyre slams the Big Show. In one of the most bizarre moments imaginable, on the Raw following WrestleMania 36, they aired a match between Drew McIntyre and the Big Show. In completely unique circumstances, this match would take place immediately after WrestleMania had gone off the air, but it would officially air on Raw the next night. This meant that in theory, McIntyre vs The Big Show was an unofficial main event of Night 2 of WrestleMania 36. The match would mainly exist to give McIntyre another huge name to conquer, and as he always did, The Big Show did a wonderful job making McIntyre look incredible. McIntyre would even perform a body slam on the Giant himself. However, due to the match taking place with no fans in attendance, it was kind of awkward to witness such an exciting spot with nobody reacting. This was without a doubt a key spot that WWE could have recycled when fans returned. However, by the time fans returned the following year, whilst McIntyre was still in the main event scene, Big Show had departed WWE in favor of AEW. But there you have it, folks. 13 normal WWE wrestlers who could lift giants. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.